back to my channel. It is the end of another month and it's time for some March favorites. The month of March went by kind of fast for me, but it also kind of dragged along too. I'm really happy that the weather is finally starting to get warmer out. I've officially packed away my boots and scarves, mittens, my winter hat. So fingers crossed I don't have to use those anymore. Luckily where I live, it's been about like anywhere from 50 all the way up to 80 degrees some days. So I really hope that this weather is here to stay. But enough about the weather and how nice it is outside. I've got some favorites for the month of March. I don't have a ton of favorites this month. Nothing is super brand new in the makeup department, but a couple other things I want to touch on. So let's get right down to it and see what I've been loving for the month of March. As always, I'm going to start off with my makeup favorites. This month I have 3 different lip products that I've basically rediscovered. They've been in my collection for a little while. And first up is from Pixi. This is their Shea Butter Lip Balm in the color Ripe Raspberry. I think I bought these probably about last spring. I used them for a little while and then put them away, but I recently brought out all of my summer colored lip glosses in different colors. So a lot of the bright pinks and some of the corals, and this one caught my eye. I remember I liked it because it was that shea butter and it's a lip balm. It reminds me of the Revlon lip butters. So it goes on, it's very smooth on your lips. It's very creamy, but it's very, very pigmented. It's not like a lip balm that's sheer. It's got a lot of color to it. So that's why I like this. I've been wearing it a lot this month, and the color payoff, like I said, it's very pigmented and it stays a long time on your lips and keeps them hydrated. Next, I have from Fresh Sugar. It is their Tulip Lip Balm, and I've raved about these before. Over the winter, I was really into the ruby color of this, and I'm almost down to the very bottom of this one when I bought it last summer. But thankfully I have a little bit left, and I pulled this out of my purse the other day. I forgot how much I loved this light pink color on my lips. Like I said, I've raved about it before. It's glossy, but it's hydrating, and it's got a lot of color, and it looks really good on your lips, especially in this color Tulip. My last lip favorite comes from Bite Beauty. It is their Lush Lip Tint in the color Watermelon. Similar to my other lip favorites, this is a common theme among my lip favorites. This Bite Beauty one is very moisturizing, very buttery and smooth on the lips. That's something that my lip favorites have to have. That's what I love to look for in lip colors. I also really love this color because it's a Your Lips But Better, and it's kind of that rosy pink color, which I think is absolutely perfect for the spring and summertime. One more makeup favorite comes from Bobbi Brown. It is her gel eyeliner in the color Caviar Ink. When I first started wearing makeup, I had all Bobbi Brown stuff, and I remember when the girl at the makeup counter brought this out with the brush and taught me how to put it on my eyes. I thought she was absolutely nuts. I was a beginner at putting makeup on and trying to learn how to put on this gel with a brush. I couldn't get it, but with a lot of practice, I started to get the hang of it, and I loved this for a long time. But in the past year, I gravitated more towards the liquid eyeliner, and just recently I was kind of getting sick and tired of it. I thought it was kind of looking very harsh on my eyes, and it appeared like I actually did have eyeliner on, which obviously you want it to look as natural as possible. So I brought this bad boy out again, and I don't remember why I ever stopped using it. I love how it looks on your eyes. It looks very natural. It stays on your eyes the entire day, doesn't smudge, doesn't crease, and I really like this color in Caviar Ink. It's kind of like a darkish brown / black color. I don't always like to wear black eyeliner, but I don't like to wear brown eyeliner because it doesn't show up on me. But I think this Caviar Ink is a very good happy medium between it. I know there are also a lot of other gel eyeliners out there, but to me, Bobbi Brown is the best one out there, and if you've never tried it before, highly recommend you try it out because you will fall in love with it and you'll never want to use another eyeliner again. For my fashion favorites this month, first up I have these Sperry's that I got from Nordstrom. I bought them for our vacation that my husband and I went on last month. These have a floral design to them along the side sides in like a turquoise, a lime green, a purple, and a pink, and they're just gray in the front here. I just think these are so fun to put on, and they just add a bit of a pop of color to an outfit. I've liked wearing this with just jeans and a plain colored V-neck t-shirt, and then these on the bottom for a little fun and a little pop of color. These are also so incredibly comfortable too. That's why I love them. Also love them too because when it has been raining here lately, even though these get wet, they dry instantly and your feet don't feel wet and gross like other shoes do, and it also doesn't stain when they get wet on them. But if you have never had a pair of Sperry's before, I highly recommend you invest in a pair of these because they're so comfortable and they're stylish, and they're just a really good alternative to wearing ballet flats or tennis shoes. My other fashion favorite this month is, as you can see, I have on a floral shirt like that. Can you see that? I've been loving wearing anything floral this past month, whether it's shirts or on a sweater or on a pair of pants. I just think wearing florals are the thing to do in spring when the weather's getting warmer and you're so excited to be outside and have that warm weather again. I will link down in the description box below some of my favorite items that I have in floral that I've gotten recently. This top I just recently got from Express, and it's a sheer blouse, but it's got these multicolored flowers on it, and I especially like it because it has these pops of coral on it, and I love the color coral. I've also gotten some floral pants from both Old Navy and Loft that I love as well, but I'll put the link down below in the description box if those are still available for you to shop them. This month I also have a fitness favorite. I've been meaning to mention this for a few months now, but I just keep forgetting. But I have a new favorite fitness class that I love going to, and it is Pure Barre. If you've never heard of Pure Barre, it's basically an hour-long class that's a mix of like dance, yoga, Pilates, and strength training. And what you do in the class is you basically do these really tiny isometric movements. So what I mean by that is if like you're standing like this, you're just like pulsing your leg very tiny up and down. And you do it in all these different poses for your legs. You work on your abs, you do arms with some light weights, and it's just a great all over workout. I have done tons of different workouts before. I used to be a dancer. You guys have heard me talk before. I'm also a runner. I do strength training, and I've always struggled with trying to lose weight in my hips and my behind. And Pure Barre is the first thing that has ever helped to lean me out in all of those areas, because you're doing like the ballet and the Pilates, and those things really help to lean you out. So basically, what you do in class, like I started to explain, is you do all of these isometric movements, and you do them to the point that you exhaust and tire out your muscles, and then after that you do a stretch and you help to strengthen and lengthen those muscles. It's a difficult class. By no means is it easy. I actually brought my husband to a class with me, and he couldn't believe how incredibly hard it was to do that entire hour-long class. But I try to go at least 5 to 6 times a week, and I just love the way it makes me feel, and obviously I've leaned out and lost some weight from it, so that's always a good thing as well. But if you don't have Pure Barre in your area, I suggest either looking at your local gym if they have like a bar class. That's something similar that you can do towards that. Also, you can always purchase the DVDs from Pure Barre online, and then you can do it at home. It's not obviously the same as going to class. I think that's one of the things I like too, is actually going to the class, being held accountable that I signed up for this and I have to go to it, and then being among other women and working out, and also having a teacher there to help me when I'm doing things incorrectly. She can correct me. And if you've never worked out before, do not let that deteriorate you or not motivate you to go. There are all different kinds of women in that class. There are older women who I know are in their 60s. There are girls in college that go. There's tons of different fitness levels, and you can get the program basically custom to you. You can make it as hard as you want, or if you need modifications, they can help you with that as well. So I could go on and rave about it, but I've also done some blog posts about it. I will link those down below in the description box for you to check out and read as well. So those are all of my favorites for the month of March. As always, let me know down in the comments section below what items you guys have been loving throughout the month of March. Also, don't forget to visit me on Instagram and Twitter. My screen name there is at MrsBRich26. And don't forget to follow me on my blog at ifyougivagirlaring.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!